Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball. Next on the show. Ben Lively gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, it's been a rough goal for this guy, Matt, in his last three starts. Last three starts, he's taken the loss in all three, so he'd like to turn that fortune around in this one today, and the best way to start that, throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Boston, second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side. Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 43 RBIs. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. One there, on to first, a double play. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
Here's Mookie Betts. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Let's go now, Phils.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Chris Sale will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1. If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Hernandez sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He could put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
3-0 now.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
.30 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and no strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Let's go, Phillies! Get there!
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. The 1-2. Fouled away. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fourth, first baseman,
Here's Carlos Santana now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a snap move over to first. Runner back safely. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Into the box, number 4. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The average for him at 267 on the year. 7 homers and an even 40 RBIs.
All right, let's go.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Missed with a slider. Hernandez on second. Santana at first. 2 out in the inning. Misses, ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Phillies leave a couple. We are still scoreless. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Here's at the knees and called strike 3.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped him up. Number 4 in foul ground. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
There you go now, Phillies.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, 0-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Moreland stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Odubel Herrera, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Now here's the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. This one's flared off to the right side. In there, a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket. He just gave up a knock to him.
Striding into the box, J.P. Crawford, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Alfaro stands at first with 1 out.
Let's go, Phillies.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
The pitcher, Ben Lively, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Aaron Altair. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now the 2-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit to short. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Striding in for Boston, JT Realmuto, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Realmuto, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Rafael Devers, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And he's safe.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 41, Chris Sale.
Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Chris Sale. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. He's set. Here it comes. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. The 1-0 home. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The batter number 10, second baseman Eduardo.
Riding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Realmuto at second with 2 down. Liner towards second. So this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Red Sox lead 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. A base hit in his first trip.
Cesar Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Changeup in for a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting, left fielder.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
So now Carlos Santana, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Here's Xander Bogarts now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Betts, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Two and 1. Lifted in the air to center. Herrera's there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance. Andrew Benintendi. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Betts is on the move. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. The 3-1 pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Number 4 shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Red Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping up to the plate, number 4, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 4.
Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tap down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez has a read on it. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Come on now, Philly.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
The 3-2 pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. We'll see the left-handed bat of Mitch Moreland lead things off when we return. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Mitch Moreland.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Up next,
Standing in now, JT Realmuto.
JT
As he pops the first pitch
Realmuto.
foul behind the plate. Line softly out toward left center, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The 0-1 pitch. Up around the face. Realmuto gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Hey, Red Sox, get out of here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and this one's in the dirt.
Oh,
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, Chris Sale, and they elect to have the pitcher bunt with 1 gone as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Middle of the night here in Pennsylvania. Now 1-0 Boston. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Popped him up. Devers has a play. One away.
The pitcher, number 19, and Lively.
So here now is the pitcher, Ben Lively. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
0-1 pitch on its way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Into the box now, Aaron Altair. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Line towards center field. Benintendi will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Leading off for the Red Sox, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Fouled off.
Shut him down now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's J.D. Martinez.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
No hits to this point. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses 2-1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Three and one to Martinez.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
The 3-1. Ground ball to second. This could be two. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
So now Carlos Santana. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And that retires the side. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Mitch Moreland will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far.
Runner, yes,
Delivery
yes.
to him on the way. Benintendi's on the move. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Riding in once again, JT Realmuto. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. From the stretch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind it, 2-0.
And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses, throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Benintendi leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. All even now, 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Swing and a little tapper.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And the changeup is way low that time. Grounded to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Phillies nothing. Digging in once again, number 4. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Ready for another chance? Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0. This is pulled into right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Hubert, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch. And he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And that misses 1-1.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Served out to left off the end of the bat. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
Ready once again, J.P. Crawford. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. Three-run home run down the line in right. 6th home run on the season for him as the Phillies move out in front 3-2.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Johnny Melendez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Johnny Melendez.
And look out. That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
And he'll snap one over to first. Back in standing. Standing in now, Aaron Altair, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Tyler Thornburg will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Christian Vasquez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Christian Vasquez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's set, and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
0-1, here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball and a strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Altair is off at first with 2 away. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
All right, let's go.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. 7 complete here tonight, and Philadelphia's taken a 4-2 lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 50, Hector Neris.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit the other way out toward right field. Altair is in pursuit. One down.
The batter, number 6, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eduardo Nunez. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2-0 to Eduardo Nunez. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Neris stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. There's ball 4.
The shortstop, number 2.
Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He's got
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. One out and a runner on second base. Hit on the ground to short. And that's the second out. Striding in for Boston, Mookie Betts. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's set. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A bouncer to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll dive back in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now the
He's going.
A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Matt Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Ready for another shot now, number 4. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Come on, Philadelphia.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder, Odubel.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And it's 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 1-1 is laid off of down and in. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. J.P. Crawford would be next. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Pat Neshek comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 93, Pat Neshek. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 15.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off for Boston, left fielder, J.D.
Now here's the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1. It's hit hard on a line to right, a base hit, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Martinez aboard here at first with nobody out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 misses inside off the plate. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Sliced hard, but foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's 1 for 2. Here comes the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. Reined in. And a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play.
Now batting,
Dustin Pedroia will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Dustin Pedroia.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. The throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And that ties the ball game in the top of the 9th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit out towards second. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Herrera, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And both runners are in to score now as they'll take charge here at 6-4.
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there, a knock to drive in 2 for your team.
Yeah, D-Roll, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here in the top of the 9th inning.
Tommy Hunter takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 40, Tommy Hunter.
In now, Eduardo Nunez. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. There's a strike.
I got the count 0-2. There you go now, Phillies.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
That's outside.
Missed with a breaking ball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
Here now the 2-2. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Popped up. Santana got it, and the side is retired. So disaster strikes here in the ninth, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Phillies 4.
Now pitching for Boston.
Ninth inning save situation coming up now, as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here, as he'll try and close things out. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Tough task ahead here, as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
In there for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
Let's go, Phillies.
The 0-2 home. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called, and a questionable first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth, as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew Knapp. Here's the pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now, playing here in his age 26 season, he's a second-year big leaguer. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box, Aaron Altair, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Let's go, Philadelphia.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Philly down to their last strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Boston used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Matt Barnes earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Craig Kimbrell hammers down the save, his 40th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.